We had a very successful autumn test series. I think that was the most important thing. We moved through games against Argentina where we won well. We pushed the All Blacks very, very close, and we won it at Tonga at Kilmarnock. So in fairness, the autumn went extremely well with the new coach on the back of what was a very difficult summer tour. When you came into the Six Nations, we have to say Six Nations was disappointing. We should have got more out of that tournament than we did. I think we played some very good rugby. We played some interesting rugby, but we didn't actually close out games against Italy and Wales, and we ended up losing badly in the last game against Ireland. Now we've got to take lessons from that. We can't just keep on doing well and coming second. And Vern knows that, and so the whole national team. And they'll be disappointed with that outcome. We're very well set in terms of what the game is going to bring to us in 2 or 3 years' time. And that was the work that had been done on the last 2 years, where we've blooded a lot of young players and made them come through. You've now got exciting players like Bennett, and you've got Russell, Hidalgo Klein, Gilchrist. All these guys are going to be part of the future for a long, long period. And to see them play at the very highest level under the most serious pressure and delivering was incredibly pleasing to see. As I said before, we're playing catch-up, and we have to play catch-up quickly. But this gives us a real opportunity and a platform to bring players in and to drive them through a system that's going to make them bigger, faster, stronger, better, more skillful players, playing at a higher intensity than they've ever done before, and preparing them for a moment when they come out of our academy system and into our pro teams, they're ready to play. They're not serving an extra apprenticeship until they're 21, 22. We should see players coming out at 18 and 19 years old, ready to go. And I think that's what you're going to see from Scotland. Better physical specimens, better rugby players, better conditioned athletes, able to play at the highest level earlier. For the first time in our history, we've won a trophy in the professional era. And that's massive for us. It's a breakthrough moment, and it'll give such a huge fillip to the players that were in that team. Because now we've got winners, we've got champions in our team. And this year also you've got Jim Hamilton and Duncan Taylor down at Saracens, who've also won some silverware. So the core of our national team now have also experienced being able to win at the highest level. And what that's done for Glasgow, what that's done for Scottish rugby, I don't think we'll be able to sense that yet. I think we'll sense that over the next couple of years. And what we've got to do now is to back that up. This is the start of the journey, it's not the finish. We don't sit back down on our laurels and say, yes, we've won something now. We've got to begin this journey. It's very much like the Irish experience. When you win one, you can start to build on that and win more. And we've been in the wilderness in the past, being the nearly men or just professionals, but without any prospect of winning. Now what we've said is players can stay in Scotland and win things, and that's hugely important. And for all those kids that went out to Belfast and all those kids that were watching on TV as the first Scottish team in history won something in the professional area, they've got new heroes now, and that's massive for us. And it's really satisfying. I'm delighted for Gregor and his coaching staff over there, but I'm also glad for all the people behind the scenes at Scottish Rugby who backed that project and delivered it in Belfast. If you had 2 teams in 2 finals from Scotland in one season, that's not a bad start. And the Challenge Cup acted as a real boost to the Edinburgh season. And what we managed to do there was to play a level of rugby that was consistently high. And we got through to a final. We lost against the Gloucester team, who on the day I think played the better rugby. But what it says about that team is that they're durable. They're also being able to play and win in pressure rugby situations. I was at the London Irish game down at Reading, and that was a real narrow squeak, but we turned it out and we won. And my view is this team can only benefit from that. We've got a massively strong pack of forwards there. We've got people like Natty Manu coming next year, a hugely experienced player of the highest quality, another leader on the pitch. You'll see that team develop. But really, we're thrilled with what's gone on there. They're not the finished article. There's plenty of things still to do there. But I think the signs are right and the foundations are in place.
Oh, Richie's got away! Up the touchline he goes! Brilliant play by the home side. What a finale to this final. He's got the try! Heriots have got the score!
I think the club game is growing year on year in quality. I don't think there's any doubt about that. You talk to everybody at every level, they're pleased with it. And Heriots did incredibly well this year to close out that title. The cup final day, as you know, we had 10,000 people there in Murrayfield for that this year. It was an incredible day. What I'm feeling about the game at the domestic level is that it's getting better and better and better. What they need to do, perhaps, is with our help, is to start marketing themselves, I think, more coherently, and also making sure that we support the areas of domestic game which can make a benefit to the game in Scotland as a whole. And I think we're very clear about that in the participation agreements. We've got very interesting conversations going on with the Premiership Forum and the national forums as well. Very constructive stuff around medical and around sustainability. But the most thing that's given me more pleasure than anything this year is a sustainability fund that we put together with BT's help, which is giving money directly to clubs who are prepared to help themselves and work towards our sustainability agenda. That's been fantastic. To see £400,000 per annum being delivered to club projects across the nation is the biggest significant step I think we've taken in working with our clubs across the nation. I think it's massive for two reasons. Massive because we are excited to take part in it, but because of its proximity, it's huge for us in terms of an opportunity to grow the game and to raise the profile of the game in Scotland. It's massively exciting, and for the game generally across the globe, I think England will deliver a fantastic World Cup.